Hi there, it's Carrie from Stamp with CT. It is time for our Facebook Live. It is Wednesday, August the 10th, y'all. How is that even possible? Oh my goodness. August the 10th. And that means back to school for Corsicana ISD, which was the town that I live in. Unbelievable. This summer just flew right by. So if you are seeing this part of the video, you are probably watching on replay, part of the replay crew. And I just want to let you know, I'm so glad that you stopped by. So please type in replay crew or replay so that I know you were here. And I do know that it takes a second for notifications to go out. So I know I'll have some people join me live. Looks like some people are jumping in now. Good morning. Hope you'll say hello and let me know you're here. That would also help me to know if I'm going to be able to see comments. There's Judy. Thank you, Judy. Now, I can't see comments while I'm actually crafting, but I can right now. So as you hop in, say hello. Let us know how you're doing. It is hot here in Texas. Good morning. And that's my weather report, and that's going to be the weather report for a little while yet. But school is back in session for Corsicana, which is where I live. And then Dale teaches in Rice, which is a little town outside of Corsicana, and he actually has students back tomorrow. And he's going to be teaching geometry and AutoCAD this year. He is really, really excited about that, y'all. And Mr. Oliver is right under my feet, laying right under my table, right where I need to be. But we're going to make it work. And I think I'm going to turn my light up just a tiny bit. And I love to go ahead and jump in and start crafting. Of course, I have some, news and information, kind of a commercial maybe, at the end. But we're going to get crafting first. So I have been working with prepping for a team make and take. We have a team meeting each month. We have a team of, I think, about 20 demonstrators. We're called the Super Inspired Stampers. And so it's mainly happy shoppers that just want to get the discount. And that is perfectly fine with me and Stampin' Up. There's not ever any pressure, to run a business and do classes, that type thing. But we had our meeting last night. We have one once a month. And we had two really good presentations. And then we just kind of go over what's happening with Stampin' Up and recognition in our team. There's almost always somebody doing something awesome. And so we had that last night. And then the make and take supplies that we sent out to them this month, we do that almost every month, send out some projects for them to create, to either use in their business and duplicate or just in their personal crafting. And so we use the Halloween products for the make and take. So I'm kind of really into these Halloween products right now. So I know it's August and it's hot, but we crafters, we can do whatever we want whenever we want, right? We can make Christmas cards in the summer, we can make Halloween cards, we can just do whatever we want. So we're going to make a couple, well, we're going to make one, but I made a sample of a Halloween card. And I don't know why, but it popped into my head that I still have these Slimline envelopes, and they're really awesome. Now, I don't want to get measurements wrong. I think they are 8 7/8 by 3 7/8. So I'll put the measurements. I'll edit the description of the video, and I'll put measurements for the card. These are Slimline cards. So a little bit longer and skinnier than our typical card, but it makes for a really fun layout. And why that popped into my head a couple days ago that I still had those envelopes, who knows, but I decided this would make a really cute card using the Halloween products. So I went ahead and created this little sample for you, and it just has the little witches hats And this is a great stamp set. Oops, that's the scary. Let me find the right, oh, right here. So this is an awesome stamp set, Bewitching, and you can actually get it in a bundle with the Witch Hat Builder Punch. So, so cute. I love it. I love that you also get the little image of her legs and 3 different hats, but you can use the punch with DSP, just cardstock. So cute. And Dale made me this little kind of example of what the punch actually punches out. So with the builder punches, what I find is it's easier a lot of times to use strips of paper, because you don't want to just put the cardstock in and cut all of the images. So you can just use a skinny strip if you just want stars, your hat, and then this is the band that goes across the hat. So such a cute little punch, and of course it coordinates with the stamp set. Then I also pulled in the black and white designer series paper. Now there's not actually a Halloween suite per se this year. You've got a couple of bundles, which is either Stampin' Die or Stampin' Punch, and then you've got the paper. So this is a very unique paper, something a little different than what's usually offered at Halloween, but it's fun, isn't it? So you've got, you know, the black on white and then the white on black, or gray. Got gray in there too. So pretty cool paper, and that is what I used to create this little sample for you. Now there's also another bundle that is really awesome, and it's called Scary Cute, and it is a stamp die bundle. And I am just so in love with this little haunted house and some of the other images, the bats. It's just a great little die set, and you could actually even use the die set alone. You wouldn't even have to have the stamp set, but you save 10% when you buy both as a bundle, so why not go ahead and get this cute little stamp set with the silhouettes of the trick-or-treaters. It's got some really cute greetings as well. So that's actually the set we're going to use to create the project that I have for you. So again, I'll put measurements. I just don't want to tell you wrong. And I've got a tiny touch of a headache this morning, so I'm just not thinking like I normally do. But I've gone ahead and cut my card base, and I've scored it, and we'll burnish that fold right quick. And then I do have an inside panel cut with basic white. So I almost always do that first. Go ahead and put that inside. Even when it's a lighter color cardstock, I like to put that inside panel and really finish off that card. But I know not everybody does that. And again, we get to do what we want, right? We crafters, we do what we want, and that's okay. But I like to do that. I just think it really makes it a nice finished card. Okay. Then I have another piece of basic white that's going to go on the front, but I'll hold off to adhere that down. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper. Thought this was really cute, and it'll be fun. And I'm just going to hold off on adhering this down too, because I've yet to decide if I'm going to use ribbon or not. I think I probably will. So I'll kind of walk you through my thought process, because I don't have a sample of this card already made. Just an idea. So I cut out some of the squares. You know, here had the hats as the focal images, and I thought I would use the squares. And then a couple of the silhouettes. And then, of course, I had to cut out that cute little haunted house. And I really should have cut a moon, and I didn't, but I can add that later. So I think that's kind of the layout we're going to go with. So I need to do a little bit of stamping. And I have not yet put my labels on all of these stamps. So I thought we would talk about that a little bit too. Do you put your labels on your stamps? For years, I didn't, because they just didn't stick really well to the block. And I have a friend named Christy. She came up with an awesome idea that really did work. So if you have some old Stampin' Up! Red rubber stamps, you can actually use some chapstick just gently across the label, and it'll stick to the block really well. I know some people will use a glue dot or a little bit of adhesive, and I just find that that chapstick is great because you can wipe it right back off. Since they went to the cling mount stamps a couple years ago, it is not a problem with your stamp sticking to the block if you use your labels. So I put my labels on now. So this is a silhouette, so I want to ink this stamp up really well. And then we'll stamp it down on the square. And I want to hold pressure for about 5 seconds. Oh yes, we got a really nice image. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's a little tip that I learned a long time ago in a training. And I'll tell you what the demonstrator that was doing the demonstration at a convention that I went to said. She said, ink up your stamp. And I just told the story not too long ago and it refreshed my memory. I'm going to stamp one more trick-or-treater. So you ink up your stamp. You stamp it down. And you say, I love my demonstrator, I love my demonstrator, I love my demonstrator. And that's how long you need to hold pressure so that your ink transfers really well and you get that great image. So we did good on our stamping this morning. That's awesome. So we've got two, guess what? I stamped it on the back. Let's try that again. Ooh, bragging on myself. I actually will probably switch that out. I'm afraid it might show through. Oh goodness, y'all. Just when I thought I was doing so well. But it'll give us another chance to stamp. And I will say, I love my customers and my team. I love my customers and my team. I love my customers and my team. Voila. Awesome. Stamped image. Okay, get that out of the way. Now, let's go ahead and put, I think I may use some little mini dimensionals to pop that up. What do y'all think? Of course, right? Because we have a motto, when in doubt, pop it up. If I can get my dimensionals off of there. Probably got way too many. So we'll just put a couple. These are strong. I don't want to cover up the little fence. We'll pop this on one of the squares. And I know that the little silhouettes in the house, they're not exactly proportional, but I'm okay with that. I think I may even put that at a little bit of an angle, a little spookier that way. So let's go ahead and put our ribbon on. I think I do want to go ahead and do that. Close my glue. And I think I'll just put it across. Well, do I want to do that? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so we're ready to glue then if we're not going to use ribbon. Alrighty. So let me know what you think about this little silhouette stamp set, the Scary Cute. It's adorable. And do I may want it going this way on my card. And I don't make slimline cards very often, but they're really fun. Just something a little bit different, right? Sometimes we need to mix it up. Okay. So then I thought that this is kind of the layout we will use, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do it straight, If I'm going to do it a little bit wonky, we'll still decide that. We've got time to decide that. But I'm going to bring in a little piece of cardstock, because on this card, what I did was stamp the sentiment and then just trimmed it out by hand. Sometimes that's fun. Of course, you could use a die to cut that out and add it, but I like doing this. I'm going to do the same thing with the sentiment for this card. And stamp that upside down, but it doesn't matter. Let it dry just a second. And you just can't really overthink this when you're trimming this out. You just have to kind of go with it, because it's not meant to be perfect. So that's why some people are not crazy about doing this. My daughter Tara never really cared for this, but I like it. I can already tell I'm a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So we're making a scary card. And I'm just going to come through. Now, of course, I'm not fussy cutting. I'm just snipping. And cut that right in half. And then I've got my sentiment. So this way I can get an idea of how I want to place everything. It says, "Trick or treat, you're so sweet." Maybe I want to put those closer together. This may not work the way that I wanted it to. I could put it over. That's what I may do. Okay, I think that's going to work. So let me go ahead and adhere these down. And I'm going to come over towards the edge of the card a good bit with these two on the end. So we'll get that lined up first. Sometimes it's fun to see processes, isn't it? I want to come about the same amount from the side for this one. And that way, we can add the one in the middle. Oh, those zigzags are really doing a number on my eyes, y'all. I'm trying, though. Can't say that it's probably exactly straight, but I'm as close as I think I'm going to get. And I think I did pretty good spacing it out. So maybe we'll bring the trick or treat and then the "you're so sweet." I think that's what we'll do. So again, I'll put just a little bit of glue. And these are going to be, it's going to be a super quick and easy Halloween card, but I'm happy with how it's turning out. It's adorable. Like that. I don't think I got quite enough glue, maybe so. Oh goodness, y'all will have to let me know what you think. I'm pretty happy with this though. Turned out cute. And very, very simple. But those little silhouettes, they are darling. Now, I think, of course, you could come in with some embellishments if you wanted to. And on, these Slimline envelopes, inside it already has little black and white decoration. You could certainly decorate the flap of the envelope if you wanted to. So there's our Slimline cards and envelopes, just to give you an idea of how you can make a couple cute Halloween cards quick and easy. I love them. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, I also have a couple of announcements and a couple pieces of happy mail. So last week, our giveaway was the red and green adhesive back pearls. They're shimmery, they're so, so pretty. And the winner is my friend Floor. So congratulations, Floor. Now she left a comment on the video, and that's what entered her for a chance to win. So if you leave a comment today, you'll be entered for a chance to win a package of the black matte dots. I thought that would be a great embellishment that would go with Halloween projects. So if you're in the same mindset as I am and you're wanting to work on Halloween projects, this would be a great prize to win. So be sure to leave me a comment, and it can be any comment you want to leave. And then I have a couple of pieces of happy mail. Congratulations, Floor, if I didn't already say that. We got this sweet, just bright and fun card from our friend Mary, and you just can't help but smile when you see a card like this. So, so cute, little thank you card. And it was very sweet of you, Mary, to send this to me and Dale. We love it. I really enjoyed opening that at the mailbox. And I will admit, sometimes I do a happy dance right there on the porch when I realize it's a handmade card. And then Dale's birthday is next week. It's the 14th. And so our sweet friend Judy Pierce made this awesome card for him with the He's the Man suite of products. So really cute. You've seen me use it a good bit, but I thought Judy did such a good job on this card. Dale was tickled to death. So thank you, Judy. We saw Judy last night on Zoom and didn't even say anything about receiving it, but we do appreciate it. He was just so excited that it was addressed to him and it was his card. So thank you, Judy. Love getting happy mail, and I would love to show off a project that you create if you send it to me. Let me know if you need our address. And then a couple other little reminders. We have Celebration going on, which is our free gift with purchase of $50 and $100 levels, and that runs through the end of August. So it is a great time if you're stocking up on supplies for your holiday crafting. Now is a great time to get those supplies and also get a free gift or 2 or 3. No judgment on the size of your order, but there is no limit to how many Celebration rewards you can redeem. Celebration is also a great time to join Stampin' Up. Like I mentioned, we have our team. We love crafting together and just having fun together. We have a fabulous team that's very, very talented, but also very supportive of each other. Our team, like I said, is about 20 people, and we've just had a lot going on with illness and just some sadness lately. And so it's so nice to have a group of friends that support each other in the good times and the not so good times. So you could be part of that. And that's just one of the perks of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You also get a 20% discount. We just registered for Onstage. That registration opened yesterday, and that is our convention for demonstrators only. It's an event that's held by Stampin' Up! And we're going to be going to Arlington, Texas. Our team is, but there are other venues throughout the U.S., and you can join our team no matter where you live. We have a couple friends that live in Arkansas and West Virginia. So it's a great time to join Stampin' Up! Right now they are offering a bonus when you join during Celebration. And you actually get a really cool planner, some notebooks, and a exclusive stamp set that coordinates with those products. So you get to choose $125 worth of product and just pay $99. You get free shipping. So fabulous deal. It's the best deal in the catalog. And then I also wanted to remind you on Celebration, I've announced this, but just in case you missed it, they have depleted supplies of a couple of the items from this little brochure. So the note cards and envelopes, goodness, And also the tree lot dies. That makes me sad. But y'all, Stampin' Up! Always tells us that celebration is while supplies last. So those supplies are depleted, but there's new items that you can choose from. And they're actually catalog items, like the awesome little craft gift boxes. Those are really cute. There's some dies, there's some foil paper, so lots more items to choose from. I'll post this little flyer so you can see it. And Stampin' Up! Makes it super easy. If you order online, you just click on the picture of the celebration item you want to redeem. Or if you want me to put your order in, you just text it or email it to me, message it to me, and I'll be glad to do that for you. Make it even easier. And then the last announcement is today is the last day to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. And the August kit looks like it's going to be amazing. It's called Sweet Sunflower. Looks beautiful. And so if you're a subscriber, don't forget that you can order multiple kits if you want to. And if you're not a subscriber, it's a great time to become one. Give it a try. See what you think. It's our monthly crafting box that comes straight to your mailbox. Everything's in the box. Just grab your snips and you're ready to craft. So let me know if you need any help with that. But today is the deadline if you want to get in on the Sweet Sunflower Paper Pumpkin kit. Couple other things. Stamp class, the deadline was yesterday to register. But I haven't placed the order yet for supplies, so if you still want to squeak in, no problem. We can fit you in. We do a virtual class in my CT's Craft and Connect Facebook group, and then we also do the in-person stamp class again. We've been doing that a couple months. It's working out pretty well. You just need to let me know the time slot that you want if you're coming in person. And we're using the Butterfly Kisses products. Super, super cute, bright and fun. Great to finish out the summer. And then I also have Cardstock Club. So this is something that I do. It's kind of become an annual thing. We're doing from August to December. And each month I pick a color collection and you get, let me stop and think so I tell you correctly, 6 sheets of each of the colors of the cardstock in the collection. So that's 60 sheets of cardstock every month. And you do that for 5 months if you want to be part of the club and receive the free bonus gift at the end from me and Dale. And if you want to just hop in and get 1 month, that's fine too. I have people do that also. We're really flexible on stuff like this. I have to follow compliance with Stampin' Up, but other than that, we are flexible and we want to make you happy and help you with your crafting. I did have a message this morning. I haven't answered it just yet, but it reminded me to tell you, some people, they just like to pay for all 5 months at once, so they don't have to, remember that each month and make that payment. So it is broken down monthly, or you can pay it all at once and just be done with it and be part of the club and not have to worry about it and just receive your cardstock every month. So whatever you want to do. And I think that's about it as far as reminders and things that are going on. I do want to say that I so appreciate you being here with me, whether you are watching live or on the replay crew. And I appreciate your support. If you don't have a demonstrator that you work with and you need supplies, please let me know. I would love to help you and earn your business. If you do have a demonstrator and you just have a question about something, I love to help customers and demonstrators. So I love to help anybody that I can. So reach out to me. I love getting those messages and kind of meeting new people from all over. I usually get a lot of messages after my Facebook Live each week, so it's really, really fun. Okay, any questions, let me know. Oliver and I will sign off for now because we've got to clean up this messy craft room, y'all. Talk to you next week, 10 a.m. Wednesday. Thank you.